this video presentation, we're going to take a look at working with what's called the Active Directory Recycle Bin. Okay, the Active Directory Recycle Bin has been around since 2008, and there's a couple of ways in which we could turn it on. We'll look at two of the ways, and there's a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but there are several prerequisites to make sure that the Recycle Bin can work. And one of those prerequisites is to make sure, since it did start in 2008, that your forest functional level is at least Windows Server 2008 R2. That's important. So do you remember where do we find forest functional levels? We had to get to our server manager. So get server manager. We're here now. I'm on server 01, which is also a domain controller with the DC01, but I'm working with server 01. And if you go up to our tools and you go to Active Directory Domains and Trusts, within Active Directory Domains and Trusts, let it come up. If you right click up here, you can say raise the forest functional level, and when you raise it, oh, it's a 2012 R2 already. No problem, I'm in good shape, so we'll leave that as that is. Okay, now with Active Directory Recycle Bin, you can recover basically deleted objects without actually having to go to a backup set to figure out, to bring a backup in and recover it in that direction. This is the easiest way to do it. So it's really an advantage, and probably the toughest way is to use what they call the LDP utility. But you know what? We're not going to do that. Not many people use that thing. So the easiest way to do this whole thing is basically to use your Active Directory Administrative Center that comes with Windows Server 2012. Okay. So if you want to open it up, let's close this thing down right here, and you go to your tools, and up here is your Active Directory Administrative Center right here. So open that up and wait a second till it opens up, or 2 seconds or 3 seconds. But when it opens up, and I'll put you on pause here a second until it does. Well, it took a minute or so, but it is open. And when it opens, go down to where it says your domain. I'm sitting in contasso.com, and click that domain. And when it opens up here, if you look on the right side, right here, you'll see something that says Enable Recycle Bin. That's all you got to do. Now, it's a one-way shot. Once you enable it, you can't disable it. Okay? So that would be the easiest way to do it. But since you do have to know a few PowerShell commands, and we've done a few here, but not a lot of them, we can run it through a PowerShell command. So let's go ahead and do it that way and take a look at it. Okay, so let's close this down, and let's bring up our PowerShell from Tools, Active Directory module for Windows PowerShell, this one right here, and wait till that opens up.